I want to create a common ground, and that is self-esteem is so much more important than how you present yourself to the world. Really wanted to do this video today because there is a sense in the world where when we build self-esteem, we can either lose people or create new people to come into our lives. And they go very hand in hand. To fully be self-confident and have that self-esteem, and also to let go of the people that no longer serve you. You cannot have a new sense of self with the old people in your life. And if you do, I can guarantee you are going through a transition in this moment. So if you're finding I am someone who would like to build more self-esteem, this video is for you. I'm going to go through everything to do with self-esteem, how you can build it, and also how to let go of the people that no longer serve you in the most meaningful, loving way. And if you stay to the end, I'm going to give you a little juicy tip on what helped me build my self-esteem when I was at the lowest point in my life. And if you don't know me already, I'm Annie. I talk everything to do with spirituality, mindfulness, and how to create the life you truly desire through neuroscience and psychology. Welcome. Now, I think it's really important to share my own story in this, and that is I was in the fitness industry and still am to an extent the last 10 years. And the beginning of my journey, I felt really good. I felt really good in my body. I saw the changes quite instantly because I was new to fitness. Anyone that's gone on a fitness journey, you notice the difference in the first 1 to 2 years more than you do from like year 9, year 10 of your fitness journey. And as I got to that, I wouldn't say plateau, but I would say a moment where my body, I was happy in it, but I still didn't feel that sense of self-confidence. I used that to then go extreme in the fitness and almost feel a sense of validation from others externally by losing extreme amounts of weight. And when I lost extreme amounts of weight and I was actually at my most unhealthiest stage of my life, mentally, emotionally, and physically, I got compliments externally from me, and that gave me and filled me up with something that I felt validated. From the lack of self-esteem into fitness to betray and get validation through losing lots of weight. And can you see how that was so detrimental to not only my health, but the relationship with myself, the relationship with food, the relationship with fitness? It was just so bad overall. But when I realized there has to come an end to this, and I need to be able to live my life and have social occasions and do all these things, I realized I couldn't live that life I was pushing towards. These key principles are going to help you determine, acknowledge, and see where you may need to change certain things in your life. So, number 1 is being able to recognize what is just simply not for you in life. And you could truly desire something in your life and really push for it and really strive for it, and that's amazing. But what if it's actually just not written in the stars for you, as they say? What if it's actually just something greater than you that's like, no, Annie, like, this isn't your path? And being able to let go of that and being like, okay, well, where is the path? Where am I going with this? Show me a route, show me a path that is going to be for my highest good and help others along the way. That is ultimately going to be the path to self-esteem and self-confidence, because you're learning along the way. If we were going a path that we always knew we were going to go down, what is that going to do for our self-confidence, and what's that going to do for our self-esteem? Nothing, because we've expected it all. So do not chase the things that are simply not for you. This includes pursuing relationships and friendships that are simply not for you, or trying to be in a social connection or a social situation that is just truly not in alignment to you, and these people don't actually know you. And in that, you've got to recognize your worth, meaning to be able to fully acknowledge your own sense of self-worth and detach yourself from people who just simply do not appreciate you is naturally going to allow the universe for you to let go of the people that don't serve you, and you are going to build self-esteem in that. You know your worth, you recognize the people around you that don't appreciate you. Where is the purpose in life there? There is none, so just walk away. Number 2 is to let go of negativity around you. And yes, this is very simple to go like blah blah blah, let go of all the negative things in your life, when actually I understand it's not as simple as that. Where there's a yin, there's a yang, and where there's white, there's black, and where there's gold, there's silver. Like, contrast is I actually think it's one of the laws of attraction. You have to have contrast. So distancing yourself from these things that do not serve you, that is like the yin and the yang, the ones that you simply do do not want or do not want to attract more of, you let that go. You detach yourself, and it doesn't have to be in a way of, I'm going to cut you off or I'm going to simply block that. That can be as simple as, you know, thank you so much for teaching me this. I know I'm going to focus on this for a while. And it could just be like that. And with that, when we allow room to let go of those people and we have more space, we allow more space for the people we do want in our lives and welcome them in and surround ourselves with these people. And I promise you, the more you practice this and embody this, the more life just becomes more fulfilling. If we are in the same circle of friends, not that that's a bad thing, but in a circle of friends where they don't truly know you, they just know the past you, that's not setting you up for success. That is not setting you up for building that self-esteem within yourself. And if you have to constantly go back to a friendship group and play this role that you were in your past, that's not fair on yourself. And you're actually letting yourself down in that moment. But if you have friends from your childhood, from your past, that actually want to be on that journey with you, that are with you every step of the way of every little change in your life, that's when you know that friendship is still serving you. Number 3 is adopting healthy rituals. And this can be something seen as, yeah, we got a journal, we got to do this and do that, but actually it's very different for everyone. If you're someone in a hypertension state, meaning you are often very fight or flight response, the last thing you want to do is go for a walk or do something that is going to bring you up more, like go to the gym. If we do that, we're actually going to burn ourselves out. However, if, say for example, you are someone that is often in a fight or flight state, you actually want to focus maybe on dynamic breathing, where we just sit there and we're calm. And the same the other way around. Adopting habits around your nervous system is going to actually help you, rather than sticking to a structured routine where some days it might help you, some days it might not. I truly believe the moment we can really adapt to our nervous systems is the moment things will change for the greater for ourselves. Next one, be willing to step out of your comfort zone. Because when we are out of our comfort zone, it can be very nerve-wracking. When we're in that unknown state, yes, it's nerve-wracking. Yes, it's new to us. But let me tell you, when you're in that unknown state, you are already creating something amazing in yourself. Like, I can feel it in my bones. When I'm in a state of unknown, it's really, really exciting. Like, it's freaking exciting. I just want to swear, but like, sorry, YouTube. And managing our relationship with the unknown can be quite difficult. But if we can adopt this sense of, I have to find safety in the unknown, again, coming back to our nervous system, and being able to adopt that confidence within that unknown, that is going to help us hugely. I cannot even describe. If you can be able to gain that confidence in the unknown and show up in a more confident self-esteem way throughout that process, you're going to be doing a lot more jumps around the freaking moon than if you were to just be sat in safety. Next one, showing up, maintaining, and being of service to yourself. This is something that is, yes, it is very important because it's like building a habit. You have to show up every day for yourself, but coming back to your why every single time is going to sort out the how. So let me repeat that. Every time you come back to your why of doing something, whether it's to build confidence or self-esteem or let go of the people that no longer serve you, the how is going to be a lot more clearer, and it's handled by universe because you know your why. There's always going to be a path when you know your why. Just remember that. So I encourage you to work on your self-esteem, and how you can do this is different for different people. However, if you are still struggling with this, I have created a playbook for you guys that is to do with free from anxiety and negative self-talk. And this has been a ritual that I've had for the last 5 to 10 years. And it is something that is very close to my heart, and it's taken myself and the team a long time to create. So if you feel this is beneficial to you, I'll put it in the description below, and I will see you on the next video. Mwah! Bye!